Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Sportz Blitz Live. Got a very special guest with us today, a very happy and excited guest, and we're happy and excited for him. Lee Williams just got his first victory on the nationwide tour at the Mexico Open, and he joins us tonight. Lee, how you doing?
I'm good. I appreciate y'all having me on tonight, Luke.
Feels like deja vu, Lee. I think we've done this before, but thanks so much for being with us.
Well, I appreciate y'all having me. Thanks for inviting me.
Okay, the first question I think everybody wants to know the answer to is, can I borrow some money?
Well, you got to go through my wife before you can get the answer to that one. She's probably got a lock and key on it.
Yeah, I understand, and I don't blame her. You know, Lee, you had your first big win. How did it feel to break through like that and get the championship of the Mexico Open and take home the trophy?
I mean, it feels awesome. You know, it's something that I've worked 20 years for, and a lot of people they always are like, well, that was a pretty good paycheck for 1 week's worth of work, but it's really a culmination of 20 years worth of work, and finally was able to put myself in a position in a pretty big tournament. And I was fortunate enough to come out with a win, but I wouldn't have been able to do it without the past years of experience and hard work.
Yeah, that's the thing people don't get, Lee, probably, is they see that you win $112,000 for this particular tournament. But you're absolutely right. I mean, this is after years and years and years of hard work. Not every golfer just has the Tiger Woods payday every single weekend. It is a grind, and you were able to break through this weekend, and we really are ecstatic for you. But talking back about the last day and that you're on the final green, you're on number 18, you've got about a three-footer for par, and it turns out that your playing partner has a delay because of some issue where his ball is near a sprinkler head, and so you have to wait a little bit for that putt. Was it just wreaking havoc on your nerves then?
I was pretty nervous, and the good thing about it was it gave me time to collect my thoughts and try to calm myself down a little bit, where I was not as nervous. When I got up over the putt, and I could focus a little bit harder on trying to block out to take the thought of winning the golf tournament, and just focus on I still got to make this 3-footer, and just try to downplay the situation a little bit. And, at the time I was wanting to hit the putt, but looking back on it, it was probably a blessing in disguise that he was going through having to take a relief from a sprinkler head and things like that, so that I could gather my thoughts and put myself in a better mindset to make the putt.
Okay, Lee, what this does, and what people may not understand, is this championship puts you way up there on the money list on the nationwide tour. Therefore, you will most likely, I know it's not solidified, but most likely you will get your PGA card coming up. Can you explain that process and what this championship means towards your getting that PGA card?
Yeah, the top 25 money winners on the nationwide tour get their PGA Tour card for the following year, and we've still got 16 events to go, counting the Tour Championship. The Tour Championship is the top 60 guys on the money list, competing in just an event with no cuts, basically just free money. So we got 16 events left, counting that, and I'm close to being in a real good position for solidifying my tour card for next year, but I can't really look at it like that. I need to, not lose focus and just keep working hard, keep feeling like I've still got, a lot to prove out there this year, and then I'll be in good shape at the end of the year. But if I get in the mindset of, well, I've got it locked up, then, probably not going to be the best way to finish the year off.
Okay, Lee, so the point of this is that you're going to keep playing in as many events as you can, and you've got, I believe, 14 to 16 tournaments left. What's up next for you?
I'm playing in the Wichita Open, which is going to be next week in Wichita, Kansas, and then I'll go to Evansville, Indiana. The week after that, and then we have a week off, and then shortly after that we begin a pretty long stretch of events in a row. But I won't play more than 3 or 4 in a row before taking a week off. But the meat of the season is starting in about a month, when we start playing pretty much every single week for the rest of the year. I think we might have just a couple weeks off, but I want to say there's like 12 or 13 events in a 14-week period.
Well, Lee, one final question here. I've had a brainstorm. You versus me at Willow Point. I haven't played golf in probably 3 or 4 years myself. I heard that you shot a 60 the other day right there at your home course. I could shoot 110, I'm guessing. So I'm thinking you give me 50 strokes. We go out there, play them as they lie, and loser has to donate a certain amount of money to charity. Now, I donate less than you. You just won $112,000. I did not do that, so maybe we'll work something out. But what do you think about that?
Well, in the games that I normally play in, when you spot somebody 6 or 8 strokes, that's a lot. I don't know about 50, but you're more than welcome to buy, strokes anywhere. I'll spot you, say 10, and then anything over that, you can just start paying, whatever we decide per stroke over that up to 50, and we'll donate that to charity as well.
That may work if you let me tee off from the fringe.
From the fringe. Now you're pushing. I don't even know if you're definitely related to Austin Robbins.
I'm not going to make this bet without an advantage, Lee.
I know. Hey, look, that group right there. That's they don't tee it up. None of them tee it up unless they feel like they got the advantage. And every time I go out there and play with those guys, I have got to just play my ever living tail off to break even with them. And I shoot 60 the other day, and one of the guys out there, I'm not going to name his name, but I lost money to him when I shot a 60, and I don't have that one figured out yet.
Well, that's when you know the game is rigged, Lee. If you shoot the course record and you end up losing $1, that's when you know the cards were stacked against you, bud.
Something ain't right with that, is it?
No, it's not. But listen, man, we are going to follow you.
I'll be back playing with them probably sometime later in the week.
Yeah, well, listen, I don't blame you. Go out there and take another shot at them. See if you can shoot a 59. Maybe you can win $1 or $2.
Sounds good.
Hey, Lee, man, thanks so much for being with us. And we're all going to be following you so closely, just as we always have. But now we've got a real interest in you, and you've broken through now. And I know this will be the first of many championships for you, no doubt about it.
Thanks for having me, Luke. I appreciate it.
All right, Lee, you have a great day, buddy.
You too.